Okay, we are up to week 15. It is the Saturday game. Um, Vikings at Cincinnati Bengals. Um, we're coming off the humorous 3-0 win. Uh, but hey, we shut out a team that just scored 63 points. Granted, that wasn't all on offense, but a lot of it was. Um, and coming into this one now, the big news is the not surprising news that they made Nick Mullens the starter. Um, and also not that surprising as Jaron Hall is going to be QB2. Dobbs is down to 3, which I think is the right call. I mean, you know, I don't think Mullens is going to be sensational, but I think if you get a professional performance from your quarterback for the next 4 games, you're in the playoffs. Um, and we just, and again, I don't blame it all on Dobbs. I don't think KOC created game plans that really played to his what he can do, and maybe his strengths just aren't strengths enough. But I thought he had a chance, and it wasn't working, and it wasn't going to work. It's not if they were throwing Dawes out there this week, it wasn't going to suddenly work again. It just wasn't. So hopefully things work out with Mullens. Justin Jefferson's going to play. He's listed as questionable, but he's come out and said he's playing. And of course, his buddy plays for the Bengals, so of course he wants to play in that game. Um, Injury wise, we had a ton of injuries in that Oakland game, Las Vegas game. Um, 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 but the big carryover ones are Brian O'Neill is out, and Alexander Madison is out. Um, so this could be the Ty Chandler show. Can we finally get a full game of Ty Chandler? Wouldn't that be nice? Um, and I'm not sure who's starting in O'Neill's place. I think it's that Quisenberry. And Ed Ingram is back. So that'll be good. Um, Brian O'Neill, I mean, it's a big loss, but Brian O'Neill has not been playing well the last few games anyway. So I mean, you never want to say like, well, you're almost better off without him because you're not. But the way he's been playing, you almost are. And then what is it? I think Jalen Naylor might be out or questionable or something because he had a concussion. So we got everything we wanted almost outside of our game, including our game, but also outside of it last week. The Packers, I was going to do like just a video gloating about that one. Packers choked their asses off at the end, lost to the Giants. They got a bunch of ref ball to help them out, and fluky plays went their way, and they still lost to the Giants. So our playoff odds are back up to the low 70s. So things are looking pretty good there. But we got to keep, we've probably got to get 2 more wins, especially if one of those 2 wins is the Green Bay game we're in. No question. Now, I don't think we're going to win this week. I really don't. I think this is probably a loss. It's just a really hard one to ask for because the Bengals are playing very well, even without Burrow. Last couple weeks, they're playing really well, and Browning's been playing very well. I'm sure Flores will be able to do something to kind of throw him off his game, but again, the Bengals are playing pretty well. They beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville, and then they blew out the Colts, a playoff team at the moment. I don't give us zero chance, but I mean, it's a lot to ask when we're beat up. It's a shorter week for us with travel. Obviously, out in Vegas, not Oakland, Vegas, and then come back and then go out. You know, maybe that's a little overstated, but you know, it's a lot to ask. I mean, again, and it's a lot to ask to win 5 in a row the rest of the way. Like, to win out. If we do win out, we win the division, and we're hosting a playoff game in January, which would be something that would have been unfathomable to even think about. And boy, if we could get this win, it would be great because Detroit's playing Denver as well Saturday night. That could be another Detroit loss. And if we were to win and Detroit loses, that game Christmas Eve day is for first place. And unthinkable. Um, I don't think it's going to work out though. I do think we're going to lose this one. I think it'll be close because it's a Vikings game, but it's just a lot to ask for to just pile up road wins. You know, when you're beat up, but I do think Mullens will play well. I think he will play well. Hopefully we'll have another good game for the defense. Um, Again, I think it'll be close, but I do think it's going to be a loss. I think this is going to be a loss, um, and we'll be doing a lot of scoreboard watching then on Sunday and Monday because I think Seattle plays Monday. So not much else to say. I gotta cut this short. I've had a busy day. But yeah, I got like 24-20, something like that. But I think it'll be close, and I think we'll have a chance, and we'll go from there, and then we'll get ready for the final three games, which I mean, one way or another, that's going to decide everything.